good afternoon. I apologize for the no video on Monday, but Mondays will not have videos because I have things on. As you can see, today I'm radiating light off my white shirt, which obviously means that I'm a fortune teller, right? Obviously not, but today I want to talk about fortune tellers. Now, personally, these stories will not be about me going to fortune tellers, but about my friends going to fortune tellers and how it impacted their lives. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty sure most of you know that fortune tellers are indeed fake. I'm sorry to tell you if you didn't know that, but fortune tellers are some of the fakest profit or estimators out there, I should say, because they don't really tell you much unless they're blatantly telling you that you're gonna fall into a hole at 3 p.m. on a Monday evening. And if you do, I mean, maybe they're real, but who knows? Anyways, I want to talk about the one time my friend went to a fortune teller. Now this friend, I'm gonna give it to you, his parents are a bit religious, so he has a family fortune teller. Now this family fortune teller imparted some wisdom upon my friend. She stated, if you exit your house past the time of 6 p.m, the spirits of your... Well, I don't know what she said, but she said the spirits will come and haunt you. Now, if you think about this in retrospect, spirits of who? Spirits of what? Because if spirits were real, why haven't we seen any paranormal activity? Well, I'm not gonna say that you can't believe what you want to believe, but it starts getting to the point where if it starts affecting your everyday life, you have to at least try and realize that half the time these guys are just there to make money. I'm sorry to tell you that, but they are just there to make money. That is the whole point of being a fortune teller. You're there to tell people things that they either want to hear or like believe is true, just so that you can earn a buck or two. You know, I've never understood fortune tellers. Now, the way that this affected my friend's everyday life is every day before maybe 5:30, I would say, was the normal time. He would get a call from his parents telling him to quickly come home before the spirits of whoever were going to appear and subsequently haunt him. Now, me personally, I would not mind a spirit haunting me. Like, would that not be fun? I'd get to meet someone or something that claims to be a spirit haunting me. Sounds pretty intriguing, does it not? But it got to the point where one time we were at a park and he showed up maybe, I don't know, at 5:10. You see the problem here? He barely showed up for 20 minutes and he started receiving calls urging him to return home before the spirits would subsequently take his soul. Now, let me be a fortune teller here, but I predict that might have been a load of crap. Like, pardon the bad language, but I'm pretty sure that fortune tellers are some of the well, I lost that match, but some of the weirdest people that I've ever heard about. There's also something called tarot card readings. Now, if you don't know what a tarot card reading is, it's basically when, well, I guess it's basically like fortune telling, except it's through cards. Now, this story concerns another friend of mine. Now, this friend, not very spiritually blessed, I guess you could say, but to a certain extent, he went to a tarot reading for fun. Now, this tarot card reading, he flipped over 3 cards. One was a bird, the other was a plane, and the third one was a piece of grass. Now, I'm no genius, but I'm pretty sure that none of those cards have anything in similarities or anything that even make what your life should be about. Birds, planes, and grass. Okay, maybe you can touch grass and ride in a plane. And have a bird as a pet. Okay, maybe I see having relevance to real life, but and the story that this tarot card reader began to tell after was genuinely the most mind-boggling thing I've ever heard. She told him that his fortune or his future would involve him becoming a pilot and discovering new lands. Genuinely, did you just pull that story out of your ass? Like, you cannot tell me. I just go buy a deck of cards, 52 cards, and you pull a King of Hearts, and I'm like, you're gonna be the king of someone's heart. Yeah, you see? I'm a tarot card reader. Like, I genuinely don't understand how they are able to get away with things like this, because unless you're taking care of someone who's like emotionally vulnerable and you're like, oh yes, I can make a quick buck out of this person, is any sane person actually going to a tarot card reader or prophet to see whether they're gonna end up with 6 children or gonna become a pilot? Like, live your life how you want to. You don't need some fortune-telling person or some sketchy card reader to tell you what's gonna happen in your life. Like, I'm no prophet, but I predict that I'm going to lose this next match as I continue my rant. If my internet works, that is. Now, the final piece of fortune tellers I want to talk about is, honestly, are these guys even really fortune tellers? I don't know, to be honest. But those people with the crystal balls, yeah, I guess they're fortune tellers. What am I talking about? Now, me personally, I have seen one of these crystal orb dealers. I don't know. Now, before you flame me, it was not out of choice. Believe it or not. Now, you might be saying, how do we know that it wasn't out of choice? To be honest, you're just gonna have to trust me. Just trust me. Now, my experience with this mystical orb reader was I sat down and they asked me to ask for a piece of what I was and what I wanted to find out about what that part of me was going to be. I don't know. And so I asked about love. Before you say, "Oh, you lonely bastard," or "You lonely boy," asking about love, how truly pitiful are you? I get it, I know, but the things that this fortune teller proceeded to tell me genuinely baffled me to the point where this is basically why I made this video, to say that there's people trying to make money. Like, don't believe them all the way. This fortune teller told me that great fortune would shine upon me in the next year, and I would find the destined one for me in 5 years. Now, I'm no master of the arts, but I'm pretty sure that there's no destined one. Oh, well, not for me, at least, I think. But what this experience truly conveyed to me was that you can't trust random people with strange orbs, weird cards, or whatever they want to be, I guess. Like, your chakras can align, and I read your crystal ball, and I see that you're going to be unemployed without a job. Scary. Yes, predict your future right now. Unemployment. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. But all I'm saying is, trust what you want to trust. But in the process of trusting, you need to be able to tell the rights from the wrongs. And you can't just blindly charge into a certain place and hope that you'll find what you're looking for. Because trust me, it is never that simple. Well, I hope for you it is, but from my experience, it's never that simple of finding what you want to find in the snap of your fingers. Now, the whole reason I made this round video today was not to not to be a mood killer, but more to educate. Now, I'm not one to be an educator, I can say that, but you know, sometimes people really just need to think properly before making very wise decisions. Wow, guys, I'm a prophet, aren't I? I predicted. You can go back in the video, I said I would lose this match. But what I'm saying is, believe what you want to believe, but in the process, think before you act. And don't go trusting some love prophet who tells you you're going to find love in the next 5 years, unless you're truly desperate.